Good evening, Squadron 301. This is Cadet Captain Nojenko, and hopefully you all can hear me. But for right now, what I want to talk about is what I'd like us to all go over. I'll wait until some people show up. Just please remember to list your Cap ID and your last name whenever you enter, please. Can anybody hear me this time? All right, that's great. Fantastic. Much better than yesterday. I'm gonna wait up a couple minutes, gonna wait for some more people to join, but what I'm gonna be talking about this evening primarily is Governor Wolf's stay-at-home order that he'd published yesterday, so it is a little bit late. It would have been much more what's it? I don't know. It would have been a lot better if yesterday's stream had gone to plan, but we we adapt. That's what we do. So gonna wait for a couple more people to join, and then I'm gonna read what Governor Wolf had posted. I'm gonna have the link to the actual document in the description of this video, so afterwards you can go and check it out for yourself. But I think this is something that we all need to be aware of with the current coronavirus situation. Okay, so I'm just gonna start reading it. Um, Governor Wolf yesterday had issued a stay-at-home order for all of the residents of York County due to the increasing number of coronavirus cases in York. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read what he wrote. So the intent of the stay-at-home order is related to the fact that the virus that causes coronavirus, COVID-19, is easily transmitted, especially in group settings, and it is essential that the spread of the virus be slow to protect the ability of public and private healthcare providers to handle the influx of new patients and safeguard public health and safety. The intent of the stay-at-home order is to ensure that the maximum number of people self-isolate in their places of residence to the maximum extent feasible, while enabling life-sustaining services to continue. So the actual stay-at-home order is this. The order for staying at home is all individuals in counties subject to this order must stay at home except for certain essential activities and work to provide life-sustaining business and government services. So individuals may leave their residence only to perform any of the following allowable individual activities and allowable essential travel. Tasks essential to maintaining health and safety or the health and safety of their family or household members, including but not limited to pets, such as obtaining medicine and medical supplies, visiting a healthcare professional, or obtaining supplies they need from work so that they can work at home. Getting necessary services or supplies for themselves or their family or household members, or to deliver those services or supplies to others, such as getting food and household consumer products, pet food, and supplies necessary to maintain the safety, sanitation, and essential operation of residences. This includes volunteer efforts to distribute meals and other life-sustaining services to those in need. Engaging in outdoor activities such as walking, hiking, or running if they maintain social distance. To perform work, providing essential products and services at a life-sustaining business, and to care for a family member or pet in another household. Governor Wolf also discusses what allowable essential travel entails, and I'm going to read it to you all right now. Any travel related to the provision of or access to the above mentioned activities or life-sustaining business activities. Travel to care for elderly, minors, dependents, persons with disabilities, or other vulnerable persons. Travel to or from educational institutions for purposes of receiving material for distance learning, for receiving meals, and other related services. Travel to return to a place of residence from an outside jurisdiction. Travel required by law enforcement or court order. Travel required for non-residents to return to their place of residence outside the Commonwealth. So it would have been a lot better if the stream had gone to plane yesterday because the actual order did take effect at 8 p.m. Um, on the give me a minute. It took effect 8 p.m. last night for residents in York County. So if you don't need to go outside, I beg that you do not. This situation is getting worse. I'm not going to say it's horrible, and I have no room to be able to talk because I'm not a medical professional. But I hope you all do understand that the coronavirus is a serious issue that we're facing right now, and I would like to have all of my cadets in very good health standing. So staying inside for the next 2 weeks is what we need. It's going to go until April 6th right now, but after that, it may be extended or it may be stopped. Reminder for social distancing requirements. When people need to leave their places of residence in conjunction with allowable individual activities, allowable essential travel, or by virtue of exemption from this order, the Pennsylvania Department of Health strongly encourages individuals to abide by the following social distancing requirements to the greatest extent reasonably possible. Maintain at least 6 feet from other individuals. Wash hands with soap and water for at least 20 seconds as frequently as possible. Raise hand sanitizer. Cover coughs or sneezes with a sleeve or elbow, not your hands. Do not shake hands, and regularly clean high contact surfaces. There's additional information in this PDF at the end of it. Again, I'm going to be linking this in the description, but I would highly encourage you all to check it out yourselves so you can understand exactly what the governor wants us to do in order to keep all of ourselves safe. Are there any questions? Okay, going outside to exercise. It doesn't specifically, but from what I can understand is this is to prevent people from going out to activities and doing things. So if you live in a place where you have a backyard, um, as long as you're staying away from other people is really the biggest thing with this because the coronavirus isn't just going to randomly transmit to other people. Like it's not going to get caught up in the wind or anything like that. So if you do need to do exercises in your backyard or whatever, you're more than safe to do it there. This is more so just going outside to do things with other people. That's what it's trying to prevent us from doing. Well, that's what he's saying that we shouldn't do. Again, I'll have the link to this in the description after this video is ended, so you all can check it out yourselves. Are there any other questions? Okay, so I think this went over pretty well. Our first actual class is going to be occurring Monday, October 29th. No, sorry, October 30th. It's going to be a character development lesson led by Captain Jenko. So please tune in at that time, 7 o'clock, as it's going to be every single night. Well, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So please make sure you're available for those times so that we can continue doing this and we can all train as a squad together. Thank you all very much and have a safe